Of all of the people that we talk about, LeBron fans are the only ones that even message me and contact me on Instagram. One recently sent me a death threat, talking about you can't come to LA. LeBron fans.
Dice rolling on the Las Vegas Strip tonight.
All of the people that we talk about, LeBron fans are the only ones that even message me and contact me on Instagram. One recently sent me a death threat, talking about you can't come to LA. LeBron fans.
Be what you wanna be, who you wanna be. A young stunner till I die.
LeBron fans.
Ticket TV, he calls LeBron James fans jockstrap sniffers.
Girl, I wish I could save
So this is for you guys. If you're watching, shout out to all the LeBron James jockstrap sniffers. This is for you.
That girl took me for
Ticket TV, he
Spider-Man.
calls LeBron James fans jockstrap sniffers.
Superman.
So this is for you guys. If you're watching, shout out to all the LeBron James jockstrap sniffers. This is for you.
Please don't tell me that was you saying the 96 Sonics.
I don't
This is what you gotta realize, G.
It's
It's very easy to out-debate locker room. It's not very challenging whatsoever. The fact that you let locker room outwit you and out-debate you, it says a lot. We're not talking about a very high-level basketball mind, and you got outwitted by the locker room.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, folks. We are back, man. Let me tell you guys how my night just went, folks. I was having a great day, in all honesty, and for whatever reason, my dumb ass decided that I was gonna put some money on that fraudulent ass Lamar Jackson. So I ended up, folks, putting money on that fraud, that grill wearing fraud, Lamar Jackson. This bum, Lamar Jackson, loses to Aaron Rodgers. How old is Aaron Rodgers, folks? How old is Aaron Rodgers? I mean, isn't Aaron Rodgers like 42 or something like that? I don't know. This fraud lost to Aaron Rodgers. All due respect to Aaron Rodgers, right? Shout out to Aaron Rodgers. Folks, the 1 year where there's no Patrick Mahomes, because that's been the excuse for Lamar Jackson all these years. Oh, well, we just can't beat the Chiefs, right? The Chiefs have been the one team that's in their way. Folks, the 1 year. You said my mic tripping? How does it sound now? Can you guys hear me now?
Let's bring it. I see a veteran up in here, man. MJ. Let's bring in my good friend, man. How you doing, brother? I know you got a lot to say about Scam. I know
What
you got
up, man? That's his name, Dorman Scam. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth, bro. I hate to tell you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Dan.
Tell me, bro.
As a Laker, you guys gotta stop thinking of mediocre.
Running through the six with my
The dude, now you already got on one channel, they say the players are trash
count money, you know how
on his one channel.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about you right now,
Pray
the
to
locker room.
real live forever.
He said all the players are trash.
Pray the fakes get exposed.
Okay, my bad. Sorry about that, folks. Can you guys hear me now? We sound good now? Okay, great. So once again, like I was saying, let me just start this over again. I was having a good day. I decided that I'm going to put my hard-earned money on that grill-wearing fraud, Lamar Jackson. The 1 year where there's no Kansas City Chiefs. the 1 year where there's no Patrick Mahomes and your fraudulent grill-wearing ass doesn't even make the playoffs. And then you got the audacity talking about you want a new contract. If I were the Baltimore Ravens, I would trade his ass. I would trade his ass. I'm done, folks. I'm done with Lamar Jackson. I'm done with Lamar Jackson. I've been watching this dude since he was in college. Good player. He's like James Harden. Good regular season player, but when you need him the most, he doesn't win shit. He's just like James Harden. He's a regular season superstar. Whenever the playoffs come around, folks, he's just no. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good on Lamar Jackson. I'm done. I'm officially done. Like I'm serious this time. And he always tricks me. Like I want to root for him so bad, and sometimes I forget that he always lets me down. No, he did this to me last year. He let me down last year, and I said I was done with his ass. He let me down against Buffalo last year. He goes up to Buffalo. Remember that pass that he threw to Mark Andrews where he double clutched it and then Mark Andrews dropped it? He threw like 2 picks that game. He had like 4 picks the whole season. He throws 2 picks in the game against Buffalo. He did this to me last year. And I said I was done with him last year. I believed in him again. I'm like, nah, man, he's gonna beat Aaron Rodgers, gang. Like, he can beat Aaron Rodgers. He can beat the Steelers. They just beat him in the playoffs last year. But that's when they had Russell Wilson. So I took him, folks. The dude loses to Aaron Rodgers. I said, I'm done with Lamar Jackson. I'm done. That's it. I'm done. I'm officially done this time. Okay? I'm literally done. Don't talk to me about Lamar Jackson anymore, folks. I don't want to hear it. The dude is a clown. I've never seen a NFL quarterback with a grill in their mouths. I've never seen that before. He is a ghetto goofy. You got grills in your mouth and you don't win shit. I just saw they bought grills for Trevor Lawrence. I'm pretty sure he's never going to wear those in a damn game. This clown out here with a fucking ski mask on his head and a goddamn grill in his mouth looking like Kodak Black. I'm done with that hood rat. I'm done with that clown. That's it. I'm done. Like, I'm done with Lamar Jackson. This is my final straw. I'm done. So that happened, right? I wasn't even watching the Laker game, folks. I wasn't even watching the Laker game. As soon as Lamar Jackson gets clapped, I see the Lakers are in a battle with the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, number one, I don't know why we're playing Memphis in back-to-back games. I don't understand that. I just don't understand that. Like, part of the reason why I didn't tune into this game, because we just watched this the other night. I'm not about to watch the same game again, right? So I didn't tune into this at all. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But once that fraud got clapped, Lamar Jackson, once that fraud got clapped, I'm like, okay, I gotta get some money back, because his fraud just lost me some money. So I see the Lakers are in the midst of a battle with the Grizzlies again. So I go to the ESPN app and I see, folks, that there's no Ja Morant. So right then and there, I'm like, okay, Lakers gonna win this game. They might be in a battle right now, in the fourth quarter, but if they don't got Ja Morant, the Grizzlies ain't winning this game. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just go ahead and put some money on Bron. And ladies and gentlemen, thank God for my GOAT, LeBron James. Thank God for my GOAT, LeBron James, and fuck that fraud, that grill-wearing, ghetto-ass fraud, Lamar Jackson. Fuck you.
LeBron fans. LeBron fans.
LeBron James. Ooh, LeBron.
LeBron fans.
I want to give a personal thanks to my GOAT, LeBron James, because you saved me, man. You know, that bum ass grill wearing goofy quarterback over there in Baltimore named LeBron Jackson. Not LeBron Jackson. He could never be LeBron. Excuse me, Lamar Jackson. That hood rat of a quarterback. You was about to ruin my night. You grill wearing fuck. Thank God my GOAT was on and I was able to recover. Thank you. So that's what we're going to start the show off tonight, folks, is with my GOAT, LeBron James. Now, like I said, I didn't watch the game. I was watching Lamar Jackson get his cheeks clapped by Pittsburgh. That's where I was watching. I didn't watch this game. Told you guys why. I didn't have any interest in watching this. We just saw this the other night. I'm not finna watch the Lakers play the same team back to back. I didn't care. But once that fraud got clapped, I tuned in. It was about 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And I saw my GOAT. Him and Luka were basically playing a two-man game, right? Where LeBron was the role man. And when he would get the ball, he was making the right decisions. That's what I saw in the clutch. I saw the Lakers playing through LeBron James and LeBron James making the right decisions to close out the G League Grizzlies. Now, am I going to sit up here and stand up on the table because we beat the G League Grizzlies? No. I'm not going to stand up on the table, right? We beat the G League Grizzlies without Ja Morant. So, whoop-de-doo, right?
And we beat these folk. Whoop-de-doo. We beat them.
Whoop-de-doo. But I do want to give a personal thank you once again to my GOAT, Lamar. I keep saying Lamar. Fuck Lamar. I want to give a personal shout out to my GOAT, my one and only GOAT. Nobody will ever compare. Nobody comes close for me. I try to root for these other people. I do. I try to give them a chance, folks. I've tried to give Lamar and all these other guys at Wembanyama. I try to tune in and I try to be a fan. Shador and all these. I just don't get the same feeling when I'm watching them. I just don't. I've tried. I've tried to be open-minded. I've tried. Nobody compares to my GOAT, LeBron James. He is the alpha and the omega, folks. It is what it is. So once again, thank you, GOAT.
LeBron fans. LeBron fans.
LeBron James.
LeBron fans. LeBron fans.
Shout out to my GOAT, LeBron James, man. Okay, Matthew, you said Lamar, 11 of 18, 238 yards, 3 tubs, and 1 interception and a loss. Rookie kicker missed the game-winning kick. Bro, we don't want to hear no excuses, gang. The game shouldn't have came down to a fucking rookie kicker to save the Ravens season. I don't want to hear your excuses right now, bro. Win the fucking game. That's it. What was the excuse last year? And the year before that? There's no Mahomes in your way, and you don't even make the playoffs? I could see if he got clapped in the AFC Championship game or in the Super Bowl. Okay. That'd be one thing. There's no Mahomes, there's no Kansas City, and you get clapped in the regular season? You don't even make the playoffs. You don't even make the playoffs. And you niggas are defending that grill wearing clown. He's the only quarterback in the NFL that wears a grill and he doesn't win shit. And you niggas defend this stuff. You defend his monkey ass. I don't understand Lamar Jackson fanboys. I'm not defending his monkey ass no more. Got a fucking grill in your mouth. What do you want to be, a quarterback or a rapper? Take your goofy ass back to Pompano Beach and go call Kodak. He from Pompano Beach just like Kodak. He's a hood booger. I'm done, bro. Don't Matthew, stop, bro. There's no defending this monkey shit, man. No other quarterback in the, if Mahomes had a grill in his mouth, I don't got nothing to say. That man got 3 Super Bowls. If Tom Brady rocked grills in his mouth, I'd have nothing to say. That man got 7 Super Bowls. Peyton Manning, nothing to say. Drew Brees, nothing to say. You ain't got nothing, and you got grills in your mouth, looking like a damn clown. And then you niggas up here defending it. I don't want to hear that goofy shit, Matthew. I don't want to hear it, dude. I don't want to hear that goofy shit. You lost to Aaron Rodgers. The man is 42. This was his opportunity to go win a Super Bowl. Who was in his way this year? Who was in his way? Mahomes is done. Mahomes got a injury. The Chiefs are done. They're not even in your way. Who was in his way? Who was in his way stopping him this year? They could have went on a run. They could have won the bowl. There's no team. There's no heavy favorite in the AFC right now. Who's got the best record? Denver with fucking Bo Nix? Are you serious? Bo Nix? Who's in his way? He could have beaten anybody if he would have gotten in the playoffs. It would have been hard, but he could have beaten anybody. He would have had a chance against anybody. There's no juggernaut now that the Chiefs are not there. And he didn't even make the fucking playoffs.
They should be embarrassed.
Thank God for my GOAT, though. Thank you, GOAT. Like I said, nobody even comes close to my GOAT. Nobody. I was watching the Warriors last night. I'm watching the Warriors. They was playing Utah, and I'm watching the game. Steph Curry does nothing for me. He does nothing for me. Steph, I was watching sorry ass SGA. This fucking fraud. Nigga got clapped tonight by Devin Booker and them. SGA. Nobody compares to LeBron for me. Nobody. NBA, NFL, MLB, hockey, college football, there is nobody in the sports world that compares to LeBron James to me. Nobody. They all suck to me. I'm not a fan of none of them. Honestly, I don't like any of them. There is one GOAT. Well, really two, because I like Tom. I like Tom Brady. So I'll throw Tom in there too. But Tom's retired. But there's only one GOAT for me in sports. and that's LeBron James. Everybody else sucks compared to LeBron. I don't care what sport they play. They suck. I like Mahomes too. Shout out to Mahomes. Shout out to Mahomes too. I fuck with Mahomes. He be winning. I like niggas that win. I don't like you losing ass nigga. Don't come in my chat no more defending no fucking loser, man. Get out of my chat, nigga. I don't like losers. You take your ass to one of them loser streams. I don't like losers. I don't like niggas that be losing. Go to another stream. Y'all can go support Lamar Jackson on a Raven stream somewhere. Go to one of them losing ass streams. I don't want to talk about losers, man. I don't. If you don't win, I don't like you. Simple as that. I like winners. I like all the winners. Tom Brady, Mahomes, LeBron. I like winners. I don't like losers. That's y'all. That's this new generation. Y'all like losers. That's y'all. I'm gonna leave that to y'all. I don't like losers. Don't come over here defending Lamar Jackson. Fuck that nigga. He's a loser. Nigga talking about he want a new contract. I tell that bitch to kick rocks. So let's talk about LeBron though. Let's talk about my GOAT. 26 points tonight, folks. And like I said, I didn't watch the game. But 26 points. I'm just going based off the box score. 26 points tonight. 8 of 14. Right? That's over 50%. 2 of 7. I don't know what that is. That's under 50%. But whatever. 2 of 7. I'm fine with that. 3 of 7, 4 of 7 would have been better. But 2 of 7, whatever. 7 rebounds, 10 assists, only 1 turnover tonight. I just can't. I just gotta say thank you to my GOAT, man. You really did save me. You really did save me tonight, GOAT. That's all that I care about, honestly. Everything else I could give a shit about. We played the G League Grizzlies. I don't really care. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't care about even discussing this. I just wanted to get up here and say thank you to my GOAT, LeBron James. That's really it. I mean, I'm not gonna sit up here and give Jake LaRavia his flower. No, fuck Jake LaRavia. I'm not gonna give DeAndre Ayton his flower. No. You said Luka saved you? Yeah, Luka. I'll give some credit to Luka because he did make a couple of threes late in that game to put the game away. So thanks to him too. Thanks to Luka Donkey tonight. I will say thank you to him tonight. I'm not going to go all the way in on him because, like I said, he did win me some money tonight. But am I going to, am I going to stand up on the table for this win? No, I'm not going to stand up. The Lakers still suck. They do. They still suck. They don't play any defense. DeAndre Ayton, I mean, he's just soft. He doesn't block any shots. He doesn't protect the rim at all. This team still sucks, but, you're playing a G League Grizzlies team. So, yeah, you can win games like this, but the Lakers still suck. I'm not going to sit up here and change my stance because they beat the Grizzlies. No, this team is still garbage. JJ Redick is still a clown. Luka sucks. Oh, by the way, I was going to do a show about this last night, but I ended up just not doing the show. There's something I want to discuss, folks, that took place in yesterday's game. Now, if you guys don't know, the Rockets, folks, they took on Dallas, okay? The Rockets took on Dallas yesterday. Now, this is something that the mayonnaise media isn't going to discuss, but yeah, the Mavericks, folks, they beat the Rockets. All right, it's the second time I think this season that they've beaten the Rockets. Okay, they did not need overtime either. They beat them in regulation. Now let me show you guys the box score. Okay, now Anthony Davis, folks, former Laker, 26 points, 12 boards yesterday. Right, Max Christie, former Laker, 24 points, 10 of 13 from the field, and 4 of 6 from the 3-point line. Now, if you guys don't know, Max Christie did this without free throws as well. There was no foul baiting that was required last night from Max Christie. And also, folks, Max Christie's one of the best 3-point shooters in the NBA this season, if you guys did not know. So, why do I bring this up? I know you guys are excited that the Lakers beat the G League Grizzlies. Once again, I could care less. I just really got up here tonight to pay homage to my GOAT, LeBron James. The Lakers still suck, and the Lakers still lost this trade. This is the same Rockets team that clapped us up on Christmas. They clapped us, folks. And here you have Max Christie and Anthony Davis leading the Mavericks to a win, all without Kyrie Irving. Folks, I told you, once Kyrie Irving gets back, the Dallas Mavericks are going to be probably the most dangerous team in the West. They will be. They're going to be probably the most dangerous team in the West. Now, I know you guys are high on San Antonio. I know you guys are high on OKC. To me, I think when fully healthy, and obviously they're going to need time to gel and, form a chemistry on the floor, right? So I don't think they can win it all this year. But I do think if they keep the squad together going into next year, I do think the Dallas Mavericks could win the championship next year. I do. I like everything really about this team. They've got really, really good players. Cooper Flag is, he didn't have a good game against the Rockets last night. 10 points, 3 of 12 from the field. But I like Cooper Flag. I like their pieces. Once Lively gets back next year, I think if they keep it together and run it back, they can win the championship next year. Straight up. So, yeah, once again, Max Christie, folks. Former Laker. Starter for the Lakers, too, by the way. Budding role player in the NBA. Some would even say he's arrived at this point. I mean, you're one of the best 3-point shooters in the league. So, yeah, 24 points last night for Max Christie, man. AD balling out. So we clearly lost the trade. I just want to know at what point is the Mayonnaise media going to start discussing that? Because I noticed at the beginning of the year, everybody was quick to say that the Lakers won when AD was out and Kyrie was out and they were losing. That's when we heard the fire Nico chants and all that stuff. Now that they're actually starting to win games, nobody's saying, nobody's complaining anymore. Right? The fans are actually starting to see, like, wait a second. We actually have a really good team. So now they're quiet. Nobody wants to give Nico his credit. This is what they do. They've been doing this, folks, pretty much since the beginning of time. They never really gave us our credit and our just due. But, Nico, we didn't forget about you, bro. Like I said, I personally think you're the best GM in the sport right now. I don't think it's even really close. Some people will argue Sam Presti. Fuck no. Sam Presti's been in OKC for damn near 20 years, and he just barely won a ring last year, and that was only because Halliburton tore his Achilles in Game 7. I'm of the mindset, folks, if he doesn't tear his Achilles, I think the Pacers would have beat OKC. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think they was gonna beat OKC. Because he was hot to start that game. I honestly believe if he never would have gotten hurt, that would have been his moment. And I believe they would have beaten OKC in that Game 7. I think OKC was a little bit shook, folks. I really do. I think they were scared. But obviously, he tears his Achilles. OKC wins. So, whatever. Congratulations. Fuck him. But to me, I think Nico Harrison is the best GM right now in the game. I don't think it's close. I really don't. Now, other GMs that are also good, I got to give some love to, obviously Brad Stevens. I think he's pretty good. I think, obviously Sam Presti's elite too. I think Danny Ainge is pretty good, but I think Nico is better than all of them. I think Nico is hands down the best general manager that is in the sport right now. And I think the Lakers, honestly, and I've said this before, they should fire Rob Pelinka and hire Nico Harrison and then trade Luka again. That's what I would do. Once again, you guys cannot let nights like tonight fool you. You know, we're playing a G League Grizzlies team without their best player. This game means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. So I'm not going to be fooled by tonight. No, I'm standing on my square. Luka still sucks. The Lakers still suck. You know, and that's just where I'm at with it. Okay, shout out to Mike298 with the $5 super chat.
LeBron fans.
He said when LeBron plays, everybody eats. He set them up all with easy and wide open shots. Even Luka shots in the fourth were wide open because of LeBron. Exactly. You got to put the ball in your best player's hands because he's going to make the smart decisions. You know, Frank Vogel, when he came in, folks, Frank Vogel had sense. You know, Frank Vogel said, no, fuck Lonzo and all them clowns. Well, they were going by that point anyway, but, you know, LeBron's first year, you know, you had guys like Lonzo. Oh, and by the way, Lonzo Ball sucks, man. Like, I was watching the Pistons earlier today. They played Cleveland. Lonzo Ball checks into the game, folks. The dude is just dog shit trash. Like, he didn't do anything for the Cavaliers today. Like, he's still afraid to shoot. Lonzo sucks. You know, their whole family, honestly, really all suck. You know, LaMelo sucks too. You know, he's just on a bad team putting up numbers, but he sucks too. You know, the whole Ball family sucks. I like them though. They you know, they're a good family. I like LeVar. Shout out to LeVar. You know, I like LeVar. I like the mom, Tina. I used to watch their show back in the day. I do like the Ball family. I really do. I think they're a solid family. And in terms of, you know, LeVar, I think LeVar is a GOAT for what he was able to do for his kids. But in terms of actual basketball, they all suck. Like I said, Lonzo is washed. You know, I don't know why anybody would sign Lonzo. Lonzo sucks at this point, man. You know, the dude checked into the game today. He was out there just running around. Like, he didn't contribute shit for Cleveland. So, yeah, fuck Lonzo. But, yeah. You know, when Frank Vogel came in 2019, you know, he put the ball in LeBron's hands. LeBron led the league in assists, and the Lakers won the championship. The best way to play is with the Lakers running their offense through LeBron James. Let him make the decisions. That's what I would do if I was the coach. I want LeBron making the decisions, not Luka. Luka's more like Russell Westbrook, low IQ, dumbass shot selection, just doesn't understand simple basketball, you know, time and score. You know, what do we need? Do we fucking need a three? No, we don't need a three. We don't need a low percentage, you know, three-pointer. He's going to shoot it anyway, right? Like, it's just like, come on, you're a fucking clown. Get the ball to LeBron James, right? He's going to make a high percentage play happen. Whether that's, you know, giving it to Vando in the dunker spot, whether that's passing the ball to a wide open Jake LaRavia or a wide open Luka, he's always going to make the right play. And that is why he's my GOAT. And that's why nobody else in the sports world could ever compare to me. I was spoiled, folks. I literally grew up. Like, think about this. Think about how spoiled I am as a fan. I grew up watching the greatest player. I saw his whole career from high school to where he is right now. I saw the entire career. So that's made me spoiled to the point where it's like watching Luka, it does nothing for me because he doesn't compare to my GOAT. Watching other players, these new young guys that are coming up trying to make a name for themselves, Shador, you know, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, whoever else trying to come up and make a name, they all suck compared to my GOAT, man. LeBron's the greatest, and that's just it, you know? That's just it, man. That's just it. Simple as that. You know, but I do like some of the other guys too that are goated. You know, Steph is goated. You know, I like Steph a little bit. I don't really respect him for what he did in 2017 when he added Kevin Durant to a 73-win team just to beat LeBron James. I don't respect Steph Curry for that. And I still, honestly, if I'm being honest with you guys, I don't think I'm going to ever let that go, because you effectively costed my GOAT a couple of rings by doing that, because you wanted to cheat, basically, because you sucked and you got clapped in a game 7 when you were up 3-1. So because of that fact alone, it's just hard for me sometimes to even look at Steph Curry. You know, it's hard for me to root for him. The only time I can really ever root for him is when I got money on him. Other than that, I just can't ever really let that go. It's like KD. I can't ever really just let it go. I just think that whole situation was weak. They killed the NBA when they did that shit. They made the NBA completely uncompetitive, and it was just a shit show for the 3 years that Kevin Durant was with the Warriors. That was some of the worst basketball ever, because we already knew who were gonna win. You know, they took the competitiveness out of the sport. Steph Curry did that. Him and Draymond, they all got on a plane and flew to the Hamptons so they could go beg Kevin Durant to come help them beat LeBron James. So because of that, like I said, it's just hard for me to respect Steph Curry. It just is. You know, I respect him. Like, I'll give you an example. When the Olympics last year, well, 2 years ago, you know, I thought that was a phenomenal moment for Steph Curry. I did. I respected what he did for us in terms of like USA basketball, right? I loved it. Thought that was a phenomenal moment him and LeBron and KD and all them guys had. But once again, that's Olympic basketball. When it comes to the NBA, I don't respect Steph Curry like that. I don't respect Steph, and I don't respect KD like that. I don't respect them dudes like that. I'll put it to you like this. I got more respect for Kawhi than I do for Steph or KD. I don't respect none of them niggas. Nah, I don't respect that shit, gang. I don't respect linking up, 73 win team and you gotta fucking add KD just to beat LeBron. Like, nah, I'm not ever gonna respect that. That's some hoe ass shit. It was some hoe ass shit then, it's still some hoe ass shit now. So that's where I'm at with Steph Curry. Still a great player though. I still fuck with him. I've been watching him since college at Davidson when LeBron was going to his games. You know, he's a great player. He's all-time great. I just personally don't really give a fuck about him. You know what I mean? Simple as that. But shout out to that little nigga though. But fuck him. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, folks, they're going to continue to act like the Lakers won this trade. The Lakers lost this trade, man. AD is still balling. 26-12 last night. Oh, and by the way, he plays defense too, folks. I don't know if you guys saw that. That defense that he was playing last night. Shout out to AD, man. You're gone, but you're not forgotten, bro. We miss you. I know at first everybody was like, fuck AD, he can't stay healthy, blah, blah, blah. We got Luka now. No. I've always been 10 toes down about my stance on this trade. I'm not a fan of it. I wasn't a fan when it went down. I'm not a fan of it now. It is what it is. Are you a Luka fanboy?
I'm a crash out man, and I'm about to crash out with your permission. May I crash out?
Go ahead, man.
You just kept needling, guy. You just kept needling and pushing and pushing and pushing. You didn't want AR. You didn't want D-Flow. Look at what happened, man. You put Rob in a corner, and he started fighting back. He started crashing out, and look where we're at now. Tomfoolery everywhere. Look to your left. Look to your right. Look at Luka. You caused them to crash out. Reggie, you're pushing everyone to the edge, man.
LeBron fans.
So yeah, man, that's where I'm at with it, folks. That is where I am at with it. Nobody compares, man. Lamar Jackson, trash. You'll never be my GOAT, man. You grill wearing fuck. Fuck you. Every year you always losing me money. Fuck Lamar Jackson. You'll never be my GOAT. I'll never respect him in the same way I respect my GOAT, LeBron James. Ever in life. Ever. You're not that good. Okay, shout out to King J. You said it still doesn't feel real that he's a Maverick, shaking my head. It's like he's still supposed to be a Laker. Yeah, he doesn't look right. Like, to me, Luka doesn't look right in a Laker uniform, and AD don't look right in a Mavericks uniform. You know, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't feel the same. I don't know. Like, to me, Luka just doesn't look right in a Lakers uniform. He looks better in a Mavericks uniform than he does in a Laker uniform. Simple as that. Okay, shout out to Dre842 with the $5 super chat.
LeBron fans.
He said, speak of nasty work, notice how Gil steals your takes and now he stole your channel logo. I mean, that's what they're going to do, you know? That's what they're going to do. It is what it is. That's you know, maybe that's why his show got stolen from him, you know? the nigga lost his show. I haven't seen that nigga on his own show in a while. I don't know if you guys have been noticing that. Did he get kicked off of his own show? The last time I think I saw a clip from the show, he wasn't on there. I don't know if anybody's paid attention to that. I think he got kicked off of his own show, honestly. Swear to God. I haven't seen him on his own show. The last time I saw a clip from that show, he wasn't there. And then I get on Twitter and I see he's like doing a show on his other channel or whatever the fuck he's doing. I'm like, did this nigga get kicked off of his own show? That's wild. You said he had surgery? Oh, okay. Fuck him. All right, bro. What do you got, man? V4AR. What's going on, man?
Rich, Happy New Year to you and the family.
Happy New Year, man. Appreciate you, man. What you got, man?
So, in regarding Lamar Jackson, I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. This was that year. This was the chance. You didn't have Mahomes in the way, and who else besides Trevor Lawrence in the AFC? Bills are kind of off and on. So, I mean, this was the chance, and then this happened. So, I'm kind of over that train. I just don't get grown ass men wearing the grills in the mouth if they're not rapping or in that platform and that subculture. I just don't get that, especially with sports. Got to keep it classy, like my man Jalen Hurts. But that's a different story. But
well,
in regard, go ahead, bro.
Let me add on to what you said though. To me, like, if you're gonna, that's a bold move to make, right? Like, as a quarterback, you don't see quarterbacks with grills in their mouth, right? Like, you might see a skill player do something like that, or wide receiver, you know, that would be different. But a quarterback, you're like the face of the organization, you know, you're like the CEO, you're the representation of the team. So to me, if you're gonna make a bold move like that, you at the bare minimum need to be like on like some Patrick Mahomes shit, you know, like where you're winning. Like if he had a grill in his mouth and he's winning, I'm not gonna have nothing to say.
You can't tell him anything. Exactly.
Yeah, but when you have a grill in your mouth looking like a fucking rapper, and then we're watching the games and it's like you don't even really like to me, Aaron Rodgers, I watched this game. You watched the game, right?
Oh yeah.
So to me, the difference that I saw tonight, when I saw Aaron Rodgers playing the quarterback position, it was almost surgical. I even heard the announcer say it. Like it's surgical the way he was like breaking the Ravens defense down. You know, like he was taking what they gave him, you know, he made the right decisions. When I watched Lamar, I'm gonna be honest, like you kind of got lucky on some of them plays. You know, like that one pass that he had to Zay Flowers. Okay, that was a good play, but you really should have been sacked. And then the fourth down at the end of the game to Isaiah Likely, that was a hell of a play by Isaiah Likely to make to make that catch. But I mean, that was a fourth down. If he don't make that catch, the game's over. So to me, like I said, he just really kind of just got lucky on some of them plays that they really should have never even happened. So yeah, I'm done with him, man. He does this. I've been a fan of him since like 2017. Like that's really why I'm so frustrated with him, because I've been rooting for him to win for so long. Because I remember the first time I watched him play, it was 2017. My homeboy, he calls me. He's like, "Yo, bro, bet on him." His name is Lamar Jackson. He like the LeBron of this shit. So I betted on him. They played North Carolina this particular Saturday in 2017. And he balled out. And I was a fan of him ever since. So this is 7-8 years ago. And so I've been rooting for him for forever now. And it's just like every single time, regardless of what the circumstance or the situation is, he just always lets me down. And I'm just done with him after today. I'm done.
And I totally understand your pain, man. I want to root for these brothers. I really do. Even through the clownish, the clownish side things that they do. That's them. That's their personality. That's what makes them who they are. But still, like, this takes me back to 2015 when it was Cam time, And man, it was the year that this black quarterback was going to win something good. And man, that Super Bowl just left a bad taste in my mouth. 11 years later, still leaving a bad taste in my mouth. And then it's like, you can't do the antics. We only put up with the antics if you're putting W's on the table.
Exactly.
And putting up championships.
Exactly.
And this, old guy, Peyton Manning, not doing none of the antics, not even as flashy. But the guy go out there, score, and win. Pocket passers go out there and win. Brady goes out there and win. Mahomes goes out there and win. And let his dad do the talking. And so I just don't know what else to say about Mr. Lamar, man. What else can they do? It's nothing else he can do in Baltimore.
And that's the thing. It's like it ain't even like on like a LeBron type of situation where like so like you remember LeBron's first stint where like he literally didn't have no help. And it was just his greatness that elevated the team. But when we really looked at that team, if we're really being honest, those teams were garbage. Like once he left, they went from the best team in the NBA, 2010. The Cavaliers were the best team in the league. He left the following year, they won like 19 games. They went from the best team to the worst team. That should let you know how great LeBron actually was. That's not Lamar's situation. How many Pro Bowlers have you had? How many guys? I mean, it was one year they had like 8-9 Pro Bowlers.
Mm-hmm.
You've had great teams. Harbaugh is not a rookie. He's won a Super Bowl before. It's you. It's you. At the end of the day, to me, it's him. I mean, we can blame niggas want to blame the kicker. Like I said, why did it even have to come down to that? Y'all were up 10-0, 10-zip. Why at halftime? Why did the game come down to a kicker? Because he couldn't move the ball in the second half.
And I get it. I get that some of the defense got burned on some plays, but come on, guys, we gotta move the ball. You just can't pick and choose what plays that to win the game in regarding the kick. Like, I agree with you. You had all games, 15 minutes in the quarter. Move the ball, put some points on the board.
So just think about it from his perspective. Aaron Rodgers had 0 points at halftime and was losing. Second half, how many points did he score? What is it, 26? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they won the game 26-24 or something like that, right? So in 2 quarters, he put up more points than you, and you had a 10-0 lead. I don't want to hear no excuses, and you had a 10-0 lead at half. There's no excuses,
didn't even have a defensive TD. No defensive TD at all.
Bro, there's no excuses for Lamar Jackson. It's just that simple. There's no. You had a 10-0 lead. They had. You remember the stop they had at halftime, where they stopped them on the goal line. Y'all win. Oh, you're right. It was 10-3. You're right. So they went in halftime up 10-3. So Aaron Rodgers in the second half scored 23 points. You scored 21. You got outplayed. Simple as that. I don't want to hear no excuses.
And in regards to LeBron, man, that 20, it's like KD and Steph, they kind of cursed each other. Because as much as you Steph fans can brag about Steph having 4 rings in the LeBron era, that will always be that, but you had to add KD. And then in regarding Kevin Durant fans, about him bragging that he stopped LeBron, but you need a Steph. They kind of cursed each other in a way. And I just, some of the guys will say that LeBron had to run to Miami to win, but what was the Heat record when LeBron joined? What did they win the year following to that? And plus, if he had to join that team, who won the Finals MVP anyway. And so that's just fly back at those guys that like to trash talk the greatness of LeBron James. You know, he got the 4 Finals MVPs. He got his face over all his championship trophies. You know, he got his 40K. People like to brag about the 6 Finals losses, but like I told you last year, Reg, all LeBron's Finals losses, all 6 of those teams are better than all 6 of the teams that a certain ballhead player played in his Finals. But I'm pretty sure you're going to address that on a different podcast. We don't have to go there, but I guarantee you, if a certain player that people like to claim as the GOAT played the same teams in a 7-game series, you know, same format, I don't see a certain person being 6-0. I mean, you're bragging about 6-0 in some of these comments I'm reading, and it's like 6-0 against who? You know, against a Clyde Drexler. It's Clyde Drexler. You think he can beat Kevin Durant 1-on-1? A John Stockton. You think John Stockton can beat Steph Curry 1-on-1? You know, and so that's a different topic for another thing. I just wanted to address some of these young boys and some of these old heads that are stuck in their ways too.
Now,
but other than that, Reg, man,
right?
Go ahead.
No, I feel you what you're saying. Now, real quick, do you have any final thoughts for the Lamar Jackson fanboys? Because you're a Lamar fan, just so we're clear, right? You've been trying to be a fan, at least what I'm hearing.
I'm trying to root for the brothers, yeah. And so my final thoughts is, man, ask for a trade before you get stuck in this shit. Ask for a trade. I'll give it another year. I'm not sure what his contract's looking like, so I got to check that out before I speak too much on it. But in regarding the playoffs, man, I'm just gonna, man, this is a tough one, but I'm gonna go ahead and retire for this conversation for the night. And man, I hope you have an awesome rest of your week, and we'll definitely see what happens. And we might mess around and have a Jaguars versus Panthers Super Bowl, the way this shit's going this year. Well, thank you for having me on, man.
All right, V4, appreciate you, man. Good call, man. That's wild to me, man. People still defending Lamar Jackson. And this is coming from a guy that's been defending Lamar Jackson, you know? I mean, when you go on my channel, the first video I have on my channel, I still have it up, is a video that I did on Lamar Jackson like 2 years ago. And I was saying in the video how this is his moment, this is his chance. I'm hoping he wins. So when niggas come over to my, oh, you're a hater, you're this and that, shut the fuck up, man. Y'all just be saying, I had somebody on Twitter talking about, oh, you're a racist. What? Y'all just be calling anything racism these days, bro. Y'all be like, y'all are just funny, man. Y'all call anything racism. So I'm racist when I'm talking shit about Luka and Aston Reeves, and I'm racist when I'm talking about Lamar Jackson too. I mean it's just insane. This generation, bro, y'all are soft, man. Y'all are soft. We can't even drop the F word anymore on you dudes, man. You know, growing up, like I said, we used to. I just miss the old days, man. This new generation, y'all are just weird. Everything's just weird now. Everything is just weird now, folks. It's insane, man. But I do want to give a shout out today, though, to Cade Cunningham. Shout out to Cade Cunningham. I also want to give a shout out to the Detroit Lions. Fuck Caleb Williams. Yeah, fuck that bisexual nigga, Caleb Williams. I want to give a shout out to LeBron James. And everybody else that lost me money today, fuck y'all. Fuck Lamar Jackson. And fuck Fuck SGA. I forgot about SGA. That pussy nigga lost to Devin Booker. So fuck SGA. Hoe ass nigga. You said you're not going 6-0 in the finals in the 2000s era. It's too much competition. Jordan going 6-0 just shows you that the competition was trash. Yeah, Jordan, he had his run in the perfect time. You know? It was perfect for him and his brand and all of that stuff. You know, it was great for his shoes and all that. You know, his brand would have been a whole lot different, you know, in the 2000s or even in the 2010s. Really, even in the 2010s. It's just too good. I mean, look at what Jaylen Brown is doing. You know, Luka's daddy. Did you guys see what Luka's daddy did last night? On the road versus the Flippers? Put on a show, man. That's Luka's daddy. JB, man. You know, number one option type shit, man. MVP conversation. Yo, wouldn't it be crazy if Jaylen Brown won the MVP? Like, think about it, right? He already won the conference finals MVP and the finals MVP over Tatum. Imagine if he were to win the MVP. That would be completely embarrassing if you're Jason Tatum. That would be absolutely embarrassing if you're Jason Tatum. Like, I was watching Jason Tatum on the bench when Jaylen Brown got the standing ovation yesterday versus the Clippers. And the smile seemed very fake, folks. It seemed very fake. I don't think he's liking this at all, man. I don't think he's liking this at all. So, shout out to JB, man. He's balling out. Folks, there's some good basketball being played, man. There really is, man. You know, I've been kind of tuning into other games and watching other teams. There's some good teams out there. There's some good basketball being played. You know, Cade, like I said, I like Cade. I like his game. You know, he don't settle. That's what I like about Cade Cunningham. He doesn't settle. He doesn't bail the defense out by just jacking up threes all night. So, yeah, I saw him earlier. They clapped up Donovan Mitchell. They clapped up that clown. But, yeah, Detroit is solid, man. I like their team. I'm not going to lie. I like Detroit. There's some good teams out there. The Lakers just aren't one of them. The Lakers, my biggest gripe with the Lakers is they just play no defense at all. Like, it's almost like when you watch other teams like give effort and actually try on defense, and then you watch the Lakers, like it's almost glaring. It's like soon as I turned into the game tonight, I was just like, I'm just watching it, I'm just like, wow, like they don't play defense collectively. Like there's a couple guys that play defense, but collectively the Lakers they don't play defense. You know, Vando will play defense, Marcus Smart, LeBron, they'll play defense, but everybody else, they're not really even playing defense for real, collectively as a team, you know? So it's just like, it's hard to really support it, you know? You guys got to start playing basketball. So I think if Tatum comes back this year, the Celtics take the East. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, if Tatum comes back, yeah, the Celtics will win the East. I don't believe in anybody really out East. I think it's wide open. Anybody can win it, but yeah, if Tatum comes back, I think they probably would win the East too. I think New York could give them a run for their money, but I would still probably take this. Now with Jaylen Brown, he's in his bag now. He's just got too much confidence now. The swag is just on another level now. So yeah, I just think now, I mean, shit, if Tatum come back, you're gonna have to be the second option now, buddy. You're gonna have to defer to JB now. This is at this point it's Jaylen Brown's team. I mean, simple as that. The man has the conference finals MVP, he has the finals MVP, and now he's in the damn MVP conversation. I'm sorry, bro. Like, this is Jaylen Brown's team now. So Tatum, when he get back, you got to fit in where you can fit in, dude. You got to get in where you can fit in. You can't come back ball hogging and stat padding when you get back. No, nigga. You got to play off ball and get your points where you can. And if he would have a problem with that, I'd trade his ass. That's what I'd do if I was running the Celtics. I would trade Tatum. I'd get what I could for him. Because Jaylen Brown is better. That's just the reality. Jaylen Brown is better. I mean, he's just better. You know, Tatum, he settles too much to me. You know, and I don't like his shot. You know, I don't like that robotic ass jump shot he has. I never liked his game. I like JB's game better. I think his game is better to watch. You know, Tatum with that funky ass robotic release that he has. I never liked the way he shot the ball. Me personally, I just never liked him. You know, I never really got the Tatum hype. You know, he's all right, but nah. He's one of them Kobe dick suckers. I don't like them Kobe dick suckers, if I'm being honest with you guys. You guys know me, I'm a LeBron fan.
LeBron fans.
So I don't like the Kobe dick suckers. You know, Kyrie, Kobe, I mean not Kyrie. Yeah, Kyrie, Jason Tatum, Devin Booker, those are the Kobe dick suckers. You know, I don't like those dudes like that. They try to play like Kobe and shit. I don't like them dudes, man. Fuck out of here. That cornball to myself. Oh my God, we did it! We did it! Like, you're fucking corny, gang. I'm sorry. He's just a cornball, man. I couldn't believe he did that corny shit, man. That nigga said, oh my God, we did it. We did it. We did it. Like, come on, bro. Where is Kevin Garnett, man? When Kevin Garnett did it, it was inspiring, right? It was genuine. It was from the heart. You know what I mean? When Kevin Garnett got up there and he was like, anything is possible. Like, it was real. You know, we all felt it in that moment. Like, wow, like, this is like, it meant something to him. You know what I mean? Genuinely. When Tatum did it, it was just like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, you're a fucking cornball.
LeBron fans.
Everybody collectively was like, yo, this dude's a fucking cornball, man. And then you go and get benched that summer by Team USA. Steve Kerr benched your sorry ass. Like, he just had a bad year. I'm not gonna lie, he had a bad year. Everything he was just getting exposed, man. You know, you lose the conference finals MVP and the finals MVP to Jaylen Brown, right? You have a corny ass moment when y'all do win the finals. That shit was corny. Then that summer you got benched by Steve Kerr and Team USA, and then you tore your Achilles. Like, damn, nigga. His stock just went all the way down. This nigga said, I thought you liked Kyrie. Nigga, fuck Kyrie. I don't like no goddamn Kyrie Irving. Fuck Kyrie Irving. He cost my GOAT championships. I don't give a shit about Kyrie Irving. That snow bunny loving coon. I don't give a shit about him. Okay, shout out to Jordan C with the $5 super chat.
LeBron fans.
Me on a late night mission, pulling up.
He said Tatum's the only guy that ever won a finals and lost respect. He said Tatum's the only guy in the history of the sport that won the finals and lost respect. Oh my God. Shout out to Jordan C. He said Jaylen Brown had 8 straight 30-point games before he dropped 50. He's efficient, he's consistent, and he's doing it with way less help than 2022 through 2025. Yeah, put him in the MVP. He should be in the MVP conversation. Simple as that. And with Nikola Jokic being injured right now, it's kind of hard to really argue against him. right now. Like, he's having a hell of a week. You know, it's about moments. You know, that 50 ball against the Clippers, and the Clippers actually been playing well too. Like, over the last, 10 games or so, Clippers actually kind of turning things around. If you guys haven't been paying attention, Kawhi been kind of balling out, and the Clippers been looking pretty solid. So for him to go in there and have a game like that, that was a moment. That was a moment. So if he just continues to stack up these weeks, man, I mean, I think he'll overtake SGA and Nikola Jokic in that MVP conversation. Simple as that. But yeah, like I said, if it were me, bro, like, Tatum, bring your ass back, nigga. Stand your ass in the corner, playoff ball. Get your shots when you can, but don't try to come back thinking you a fucking number one option. You ain't no number one, gang. This is Jaylen Brown's team. Simple as that. It's JB's team, bro. They're better with him as the number one. I mean, simple. Like, that's what I personally think. Me personally, I think the Celtics are a better team with Jaylen Brown as their number one. Me personally. I genuinely believe that too. I genuinely believe that. And I got to roll with JB because JB's from where I'm from. So I got to roll with JB. He went to Wheeler High School. JB went to Wheeler High School in Marietta, Georgia. So, local guy, Atlanta native. I got to rock with JB. I have to. I just have to. I got to rock with JB over Tatum. Fuck Tatum. Where's that whole ass nigga from? St. Louis or some shit? Yeah, fuck that shit. I'm rocking with JB. JB from the city. So it is what it is. Yeah, niggas in the chat talking about Kyrie. Nigga, fuck Kyrie, man. Nigga talking about, I thought you liked Kyrie. Nigga, no, I do not. That nigga's a clown, man. Kyrie just wants attention. He's like a girl. That's why I don't like him. He's like a hoe to me. He just wants attention. Everything he does is for attention. It's very feminine to me. You guys remember, he was trying to stream and shit. He's trying to be a streamer. Like, Luka called him. He's like, streamer. Like, Kyrie's just a fucking cornball, man. Everything he does is for attention. He left LeBron for attention. He left Boston for attention, He left Brooklyn because he wasn't getting enough attention. He's just an attention whore. And I don't know why nobody sees it, I don't like him. Everybody else does, but I don't. Fuck him. I don't like Kyrie. You cost him my GOAT championships, so fuck you. All you had to do was stay down with LeBron, and y'all could have won more champions. He ruined his own career. I don't know why nobody talks about that. Kyrie Irving self-sabotaged his entire career. That's just the facts. This nigga went from being in the finals every year to doing nothing, basically. Like, he's a clown. Like, you should just stay with LeBron. Like, you went to Boston, that shit didn't work. You went to Brooklyn, that shit didn't work. You went to Dallas, that shit ain't working. Like, he's a clown. And then he had a beef with my GOAT. What you got a beef with my GOAT for? But you cool with Luka? You talking about you and Luka are brothers? Nigga, fuck you. He's a clown, man. He's a snow bunny loving coon. He tries to act like he's so pro-black and all. I see right through his facade. He's a buster. That's what Kyrie is. He's a buster. He's a fucking nerd. He broke up with my GOAT, but then he want to go call Luka his brother, the white boy. Like, you're a fucking clown. Shout out to Treasure in the chat. I don't fuck with Kyrie. He talking about me and Luka, man, our brotherhood, our bond is deeper than basketball, and this is a forever thing, and blah. Oh, really? Oh, it's a forever thing with the white boy. But when my GOAT was on your team, you didn't like my GOAT, right? You wanted to get away from my GOAT. It wasn't a for life thing with my GOAT. What did my GOAT do to you, pussy? What did we do to you? Exactly, LA wide awake. That's why I really don't fuck with him, because I used to fuck with him. I really did. I used to like him. I've been watching Kyrie since he was in college. I remember him when he was at Duke. 2011 when he played like 10 games, 11 games at Duke. I used to fuck with Kyrie. Even before LeBron went back, I used to fuck with him. I was like, bro, Kyrie is cold. Then he just went weird. He started doing weird shit. And nobody talks about that. Just all of a sudden, one day out the blue, he just started acting weird. Niggas want to act like he's woke. That nigga's a clown. My GOAT is a real nigga. My GOAT don't fall out with niggas that he was cool with, that he won with. Except, maybe D Wade, he had to back off a little bit because D Wade on some, nasty stuff. So he had to kind of separate himself from D Wade, because D Wade is, painting his nails and, I ain't gonna speak on his kids, but we all know what happened with his kids and what he did. That's a little bit, D Wade's a weirdo. So he had to fall back from D Wade, but he still keeps it respectful. That's still his brother. He's had to fall back from him. Still cool with Kevin Love. Still cool with Chris Bosh. Still cool with AD. All that. And then there's one day out the blue, all of a sudden, Kyrie just don't like him. And LeBron done had the same friends ever since he came into the damn league. Still cool with Rich. We just saw Rich Paul at the game tonight. He was talking to him during the game. Still cool with Rich. Still cool with Maverick. Still cool with everybody he came in with. My GOAT is loyal to his people. And then all of a sudden, just randomly one day, Kyrie Irving just flips on my GOAT? Nah, you're the problem, fuck nigga. My GOAT don't do nothing to nobody. And whatever my GOAT told him to do, he should have did it. And shut the fuck up doing it. That's his problem. That's why I don't like that little son of a bitch. Nigga thought he was Kobe. You ain't Kobe, little nigga. Nigga thought he was gonna leave my GOAT and go win. You ain't Kobe, you son of a, you sorry you ain't Kobe. What is wrong with you? You thought you was gonna leave my GOAT and then do what Kobe did and break up with Shaq and go win championships? Nigga, you're 6 feet with sneakers on. You're 6 feet. What do you think you're gonna go win? You ain't finna go win shit. Nigga won one championship and started getting cocky. Nigga, you ain't like that, nigga. Let's keep it a bug. You're not like that. We didn't forget when you niggas got swept in Brooklyn. Y'all got swept. You got swept by the Celtics. We didn't forget. You got swept. You went to Boston. Them little niggas didn't even want to listen to you. Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum didn't want to listen to Kyrie. We didn't forget that shit. You went with Luka. You got clapped in the fight. We didn't forget. You got clapped. You ain't shit. You wasted your whole career being a clown. Then you want to go on a podcast talking about some, oh yeah, I just wish if I could go back, like I would have done things differently. Nigga, fuck you. Of course you wish you could do things differently. Because your ass keep losing. You stupid clown. Kyrie he's one of the biggest busters in the NBA. He's a clown to me. He walk around with this pro-black shit and he got a fucking mulatto queen as his wife. He's a clown. Like Drake said, you the black messiah wifing up a mixed queen. Make it make sense. You're a black messiah, but you wifing up a mixed queen. And hit vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem. He's a clown, man. All this pro-black Martin Luther King bullshit. Remember when he didn't want to get the vaccine? He wanted to be a martyr. He wanted to be the savior for the black community. Remember that, chat? And guess what happened? Ain't nobody died yet. All the players that done got that done got the vaccine, ain't nobody done died yet. But let him tell it. It's a conspiracy, and I'm not gonna do it, and I'm gonna miss games, and I'm gonna sabotage the team. Remember when he wouldn't play in home games? They wouldn't let him play in home games. This goofball nigga was only playing on the road because he want to be a martyr. He's a clown. Imagine you're on it. That's why James Harden left. He left because of Kyrie. James Harden was like, "This is a clown show. This is a circus. Get me out of here. I want to go to. I go to Philly." That's why James Harden left and went to Philly, because of Kyrie. He's a clown. I don't understand how niggas want to sit up here and act like he's just this pro-black, smart philanthropist. The nigga is literally a goofy. He's a goofy. I don't understand Kyrie fans. I really don't. I'm a LeBron fan.
LeBron fans.
I'm not no Kyrie fan. Respectfully. You had one job. What was that? Pass my GOAT the ball, and when he passes it to you, you go score. That was your only job. You had it easy. All you had to do was go do what you do. Go score. No, you wanna be the star. That's you fuck niggas problem. And that is you niggas problem, bro. You niggas want to be the star of the movie. You want to be the star of the show. You want to be the star of the team. You are on the team with LeBron James. You need to have some self-awareness, clown. You're not going to be the star. You think if the Lakers like, yo, Reggie, LeBron want to do a podcast. You think I'm going to do a podcast with LeBron and think I'm the star? Really? No. You got to know yourself, fam. What did Drake say? You got to know yourself, fam. You got to know yourself, fam. See, me, I have no problem. Some nights, right? Some days, sure, I might be the star of the situation. Let's say the homie got some hoes, right? And it's his move. Okay, cool. It's his move. I'm just the wingman. I'm the second option tonight. I'm cool with that. If I got some hoes, if it's my move, nigga, it's my show tonight. When I pass you the ball, hit the shot. If you're the first option, listen, you throw me the lob. This is what I tell the homies. I tell the homies all the time, I'm like, bro, listen, throw me a lob, I'ma dunk it. Her friend getting fucked. It is what it is. I'm a good player. I'm all about the team. You got some of these niggas, they're selfish. They're about themselves. They want the attention. They want to be the star every night. Every night you're not going to be the star, gang. You can't be the star in every single situation in life. Some nights you're going to be the third option. Some nights you're going to be the fourth option. Some nights you ain't going to play. No, the problem is everybody wants to be LeBron. Nobody wants to be Rich Paul. Everybody wants to be LeBron. Nobody wants to be Mario Chalmers. Everybody wants to be LeBron. Nobody wants to be Chris Bosh or Kevin Love. That's your fucking problem. That's you niggas' problem. This nigga playing with LeBron thinking he the star of the show. Nigga, fuck you. We don't care about you. Before LeBron went back to Cleveland, nobody cared about Cleveland. Now all of a sudden LeBron shows back up and Kyrie now thinks he's special. He's the star of the show. We don't care about you, gang. It's that simple. That's why when Aston said, I'm him,
I fuck with your boy.
Folks, when Aston said he was him, folks, that rubbed me the wrong way. It rubbed me the wrong way. You want to know why it rubbed me the wrong way? Because who the fuck does this clown think he is? You're not him, pussy. We don't give a shit about you. You're irrelevant. Come on, you're him. Nigga, pass my goat the ball and go sit down somewhere. Give LeBron the ball and shut up. And be humble. You're not him, pussy. You suck. What are you talking about? You're him. No, LeBron is him. Anthony Davis is him. And that's it. But like I said, I digress, folks. That's why, so for if you niggas were confused, no. I don't fuck with Kyrie Irving. I don't like that nigga at all. That nigga's a weirdo. I don't like weird niggas like that. You guys saw Rich Paul at the game tonight, right? That's why I like Rich Paul. You want to know why I like Rich Paul? Rich Paul knows his role. He's a phenomenal role player. He knows his role. He knows he ain't the star of the show. He knows it ain't about him. He knows he ain't the first option. But he plays his role to the best of his ability. That's why he's successful. When you see him with LeBron, you don't see him trying to outdo LeBron or, show LeBron up or be more witty than LeBron or whatever the case. No, he plays his position. That's why these fuck niggas, when they come over here, like that clown Lamont. Nigga, you're out of line, pussy. You want to come over here like this ain't FYF, nigga. Nobody want to hear that bullshit.
You can't just go try to find any player that's 6'10" and say be the center. There's certain qualities that the center is going to need playing next to AD. To me, I would be knocking on the door of the Clippers. I would have been knocking on the door for PJ Tucker.
Shut your bitch ass up.
Chat, these niggas don't like me because they came to my show and they didn't know they role. Vin Vega. They don't like me no more cause what? What did I do to you niggas? What did I do to Vin Vega? What did I do to Lamont? Did I go bother you? What did I do to where you don't like me? What did I do? Cause I held you accountable for your trash ass take? Cause I clipped you up and added you to the soundboard? So now you don't like me no more? Really? Okay. Like I said, you niggas don't know your role. You should have came over to the show. You should have called in, dropped off your trash ass take, and took your bitch ass to sleep. No, you want to call in, Vin Vega. You want to call in, right? Y'all niggas want to call in, and you start thinking it's your show. You start thinking that people come to hear your bullshit. We don't want to hear what the fuck you talking about, man. Your takes are garbage. Say your take and go. Say your take and go to bed, gang. Get off the show. Nobody want to hear that bullshit. You need to talk about PJ Tucker.
You can't just go try to find any player that's 6'10" and say be the center. There's certain qualities that the center is going to need playing next to AD. To me, I would be knocking on the door of the Clippers. I would have been knocking on the door for PJ Tucker.
He said that PJ Tucker take was great. It was absurd. It was absurd. But I'm the asshole cause what? I held you accountable for being the worst analyst on the fucking in the history of YouTube. You're like, come on. Say your take and go to bed, dude. No, nigga don't like me no more, right? Vinvega don't like me no more, cause what? What did I do? You were the one calling in with trash takes. What you mad at me for? I don't understand these niggas, man. These niggas are weird. They're weirdo. They're just like Kyrie. They're weird. You get mad at me because you're garbage. You getting mad at me because your take was ass. I don't understand these niggas is weird, man. These niggas are weird. Okay, shout out Mike298.
LeBron fans.
He said he should ask himself, can you do what LeBron does? I'm assuming you're talking about Kyrie. Kyrie's a Kobe. Like I said, he's a Kobe dick sucker. He's a Kobe dick sucker. That's why I don't fuck with him. I'm a LeBron fan.
LeBron fans.
So I don't like them Kobe dick suckers. We got Schamberger. He said this is the same guy that said Tatum was the best player. I forgot about that. You're right. He did say that dumb shit. Yeah, he's terrible, bro. He's just terrible. He really did. And then Tatum got benched and on Team USA. He's a clown, man. He has no idea what he's talking about. That's just the reality. So yeah, he don't like me, Schamberger, because I guess his takes are garbage, and we held him accountable for having garbage takes. I don't know. I guess we were supposed to act like he doesn't have garbage takes. No, dude, this isn't your show. Okay, come over here, say your little bullshit, and then go to sleep. No, you want to argue every show. You want to try to come over here and take over the show. You want to try to challenge my takes, and your takes are garbage. Like, you're a fucking clown. Same thing with Vinvega. What did I do to you, Vinvega? You used to come over here every show. And then next thing I know, you were fucking damn near about to cry one show. I don't know why you were about to cry. And then it got weird. Because why are you on my show as a grown-ass man about to cry? I don't want to hear you crying, dude. I don't want to hear that shit. Say your take and go. Go to sleep. Why are you on my show damn near about to cry? I don't understand that. You're taking this stuff a little too seriously, dude. I don't even know you, bro. I don't even know you like that. You're on my show crying? Nah, man. You got to go. Well, what happened to Looney Tune? You guys remember Looney Tune, right? Kentavious Caldwell-Pope or Austin Reeves?
Right now, I take Austin.
If you're telling me that you believe that Austin Reeves is a better all-around player than Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, I can't take you seriously.
The same energy that you put into a half an hour of hating on Austin Reeves, I want you to put that same half hour on saying how he cooked Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. That's all I'm asking for. Because I asked you asked me a question. I answered your question. So then I asked you said that I'm crazy, that we can't go any further. So then I asked you why. What metric? You still haven't answered my question. What metric are you going to tell me factually where Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is better this season right now?
Folks, what happened to Looney Tune? I don't know. What, he don't like me no more? Okay. Why? What did I do to you? Because I held you accountable for your trash ass takes? I don't know, man. These niggas don't like me. I don't understand why. I didn't do nothing to these dudes, man. It's that simple. BJ Pull Up Podcast, same thing. What did I do to BJ? I don't know. He was about to cry too. These niggas are weird, bro. Like I said, just stay away from me, man. With all that weird shit. All these niggas be weird. They're all weird, man. So that's all I got, folks, on this one, man. Shout out to my GOAT once again, and everybody else. I don't care about y'all. Respectfully, there's one GOAT in my world. And that's LeBron James. Everybody else is, y'all are just mid to me. You're okay. You ain't my GOAT. You don't compare to my GOAT. It is what it is. It is what it is. You said KCP is a classic glue guy, just a winning piece. Yeah, we miss KCP. We should never traded him, but it is what it is. So yeah, folks, like I said, that's really all I got, man, on this one. Y'all do me a favor, folks. Okay, y'all do me a favor before we get up out of here and drop a like on the video. I will catch you guys on the next one. Y'all stay blessed, man. This was another installment of Locker Room. Peace.